Howdy y'all, you've tuned in to Busmaster 99, and today I proudly present a 2018 Honda Accord Hybrid. Press the power button once to turn the accessory on, again to turn the ignition on. Excuse me for a second. To start, press the brake and press the button. Then it'll say ready to drive. Coming to the transmission, it's a continuously variable unit. Put your foot on the brake and press D for drive, N for neutral, pull back on R for reverse. You do get a backup camera with guidance lines as you move the steering wheel. Then park. It has three different drive modes. You have Eco. You can press again to cancel, as well as Sport. And when you put it in Sport, the engine kicks on and is on 24/7 in Sport mode. Normal mode. When the EV light is on, that lets you know the engine is off. You also do have a full EV mode. In this mode, the engine will stay off as long as the battery has a sufficient charge, and when it drops below a certain level, it turns this mode off automatically. Power parking brake. You press on the brake and press down to release, and pull up to apply. It's a warning light on the parking brake switch as well as on the instrument cluster, which you saw earlier. This also does have brake hold. So when you're out of park, you have your seatbelt fastened and the door is closed, you can let go of the brake, and then the hold light there lets you know the system is working. The light above lets you know it's on and ready to work. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and turn on the exterior lighting. And let's see how that looks like outside. I'm going to pop the hood too. Both of the front windows are fully automatic. LED side turn signal mirrors. Hybrid badge. Full LED exterior illumination. So I'm not quite sure what this engine size is. I'm not too familiar with hybrids, but I'll say it looks a lot similar to the 2-liter in a Civic I test drove once. So it's a 2-liter inline 4, correct me if I'm wrong, with hybridization. You also do get information about the battery. It's nice to know. This is the touring trim. It's a nice amount of trunk space. It also does have keyless access, so you can just put your hand behind the door handle and the vehicle unlocks. I'm going to close the hood now. Price starts at $34,710. Heated and ventilated seats. These buttons feel really nice to the touch. Also for the passenger. Climate control. And if you can see it, when I adjust it down, it turns blue and up, it turns red. Recycle, automatic climate, mode selector, front defrost, rear defrost with heated rear view mirrors, climate system on and off, fan speed, AC, and sync. Up here we have the infotainment system, dimmer, can turn the screen off, does have wireless charging, and that's my father's phone, so I'm gonna have to give it back to him after this video. NFC, lockable glove box. Up here we have a power sunroof. One-touch automatic. Emergency SOS. Turn the interior illumination off when the, excuse me for a second, I'm trying to think of the right words. But, when this switch is in the door position, the lights will turn on when you open the door, and it won't do that if you flip it to the off position. Now for the controls on the steering wheel. This button here is to change what you see on the heads-up display. Speed limit, charge and power. Nothing except for the speed. Lane keeping assist, compass. As you can see, the engine just kicked back on. Home button. You can see different aspects of the vehicle. You can also see maintenance information. I also forgot to note that the parking brake does have an automatic application feature. So with the parking brake set and no attempt to press the brake, pull and hold up till you hear some beeping. Then pull up again. One steady beep indicates that the auto apply system is off and that all parking brake applications must be done manually. Two beeps indicate that the auto apply system has been activated and that whenever you turn the car off, the parking brake engages if you don't set it. And I will leave the parking brake off to demonstrate that. It's also got some nice storage in the center console with two USB slots and a power outlet. Well, one of the USBs is right here, the other is in the center glove box. To clear up any confusion. Paddle shifters, phone controls, volume controls, skip buttons, and the cruise control. Oh, this is the lane keeping assist, the main button. So the ACC is adaptive cruise control. You can also turn on and off the heads-up display with this button here. You also do get a warning on the instrument cluster. You can also adjust it so that it's higher or lower using the button off to the right of the heads-up display button. Trip computer. Can go between your odometer, trip A, and trip B. Only 16 miles. Safety systems. Parking sensors. And traction off. 2-person memory. This button is to program the 1 or 2 setting. Automatic rain sensing windshield wipers. And that's pretty much all I can think of showing you guys. You also do get an eco score depending on how you drive. And as you can see, the parking brake engaged all by itself. I hope you enjoyed this tour. Stay tuned for more. Peace out, and I look forward to seeing you on the next upload.